Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective timeless love reading for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross-watcher. This is for my twin flames. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What does Spirit want you to know about the person that you're thinking of if it is your twin? So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let's call in our Spirit guides. Spirit, please share with me for my Cancers. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have a soul contract. Twin flames are definitely a soul contract. It is a spiritual union. And what we agreed upon before we came here in this lifetime has to be learned, and we have a purpose to fulfill. So whatever journey you're on, just remember, you guys agreed to this. You guys figured this out before you got here. Like, this is what we're going to do this time. Who are we kidding? Yeah. Okay. I have controversy, drama, the truth coming out. I feel like that's gossip more than anything. Like, don't believe what somebody else says. If it's third party or somebody's trying to sabotage this connection, like, there's definitely this feeling of, I'm going to say sabotage. I don't know how else to say it, because maybe it's somebody who started some kind of gossip or slander or bad mouthing, something like that. I have an inferno, chaos, everything is crumbling. So something could have happened around this person that was unexpected, that is just kind of blowing up their life. You know, somebody said something at work. They're accused of something at work that they didn't do. And the next thing they know, they've lost their job, and it turns into a crisis. So I just feel like an episode has happened or an event has happened that is causing kind of a chain of events. I have an ex. Is there an ex in question? Are they talking to an ex? Has an ex come back into the picture? Do they have unfinished business with that ex? So that could be a concern. Can I have one more, please, Spirit? And I have unemployment. I feel like something happened, some kind of crisis, and it's causing a lot of havoc, Spirit's saying. Whether we lost our job or we are having trouble with, finding work again, whatever it is. But I feel like it's just causing a chain of events that has come between us as well. So combination of money and even somebody that doesn't want this connection to be happy. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a Fool. I have a Hierophant. I have a 10 of Swords. I'm going to target this as a third party. I will put that in the comments because I feel that somebody is married, and I feel like the third party feels pulled. That could be you. You feel like at any time this person can go back to their spouse. You want them to end it. They have to end it in order to be with you. So this fool cannot take off until something has ended. Something has to end in order for these twins to be in union. So I'm going to say, is your person holding back and saying, I'm going to leave them. I want to be with you, but they are not leaving them. They have not been pulling the trigger. They are going to seek counseling because the spouse wants to go to counseling now. So it's a feeling of this person has to decide, and something has to end before this union begins. Sometimes I feel like stuck in the middle, I want to say. Okay, stuck in the middle of I'm in love with two people. And that could be something that this person is really struggling with. They didn't want to hurt their spouse. They fell in love with somebody else. They don't want to leave their spouse, but they don't want you to go away. So it's really a feeling of a decision, which is maybe too hard for them to make. And you could be feeling it's very intense. You could be feeling that it is too good to be true. We're meant to be together. But a lot would have to change for us to be together. The weight of the world is on our shoulders. I want more peace. Ever since this has come into my life, I've been, just in this kind of whirlwind of emotion. And I have a son. I want a new beginning with this person, but this person is really, really struggling with the weight of the world on their shoulders. It could affect family, children, houses, investments. It's not that simple, is how it feels. And it usually isn't, okay? That, you get yourself in these situations and it's hard. Nobody wants to make a decision like that. It's very difficult. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a 2 of Wands. This came into me as, I'm going to say false hope. Okay. You could feel that this person made you promises, false hope. And you're wondering, is it ever going to change? Is this person really going to do what they said they're going to do? That they're going to end their marriage. They're going to end their relationship they're with. They could own a home with somebody or been in a long-term relationship with somebody. And they don't want to have to sell that house, or they can't sell it right now because they wouldn't make the kind of money, or the other person couldn't afford to live there without them living there. So it just feels like a nest. It just feels like, I don't know how to say, big mess, I guess. Definitely complicated, but a big mess. And it's a little bit of, what have I gotten myself into? Because now I'm in love with somebody and I feel trapped. I feel that I can't let this person go, and I'm almost waiting for this person. Time is up. They took too long. And that could be the truth. You've given them all the chances in the world. They've had possibly years to decide. They love you, you love them, but they're not giving up what they have. So they have the best of both worlds. They have their home and their family and a spouse, and then they have you. But time's up. They can't have both, is how I feel. And that's probably what's been going on. And I think that you're tired of them having both. Change is going to come. This feels like it's always a promise. When the kids are older, when the kids go to college, as soon as I get a promotion and I'm making a little bit more money, as soon as I pay off some debt, after Christmas, after Easter. I can't do it before Thanksgiving. So I just always feel that there's this ray of hope that it's always coming, and then it never comes. The decision never comes. But there's always this kind of dangling carrot of, we'll be together someday. We'll figure it out. Fighting to emotionally detach and not winning. They're not detaching from the life that they had. They're not ready to detach from the life they had. They can't give it up. And they want both. And we live in a society, maybe they do love both. Maybe they love two different people for different reasons. But we live in a society that it's unacceptable to have two people in your life, and you want to be exclusive. You want to be the only one. lurking in the shadows, this fear of always kind of knowing that maybe they won't choose you, or that this is going to go on indefinitely, is how I feel. I feel like you're going to have to put your foot down if you haven't already. I have caught in a web of lies that they keep, like I said, they keep making you these empty promises, and they don't go anywhere. And at some point that gets old. You know, you just say, you know, I deserve more and I could be with anybody, but it's your twin, and you've never felt this way about anybody, and you're totally enamored with them, Spirit just said. You are my true love, my heart, and my soul. So there is this sense of, I want to wait for you. There is this sense of nobody could ever fill this void. Nobody is ever going to be this good enough. But Spirit just said, but in the meantime, you're sharing this person. And that is really the bottom line, is that you're sharing time with them, you're sharing their energy, and you may even be sharing their heart. So you don't have them exclusively if we're in a third party. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like this before. Maybe you didn't expect to fall in love with this person. They didn't expect to fall in love with you. It just happened. But it is kind of this feels different than anything I've had before. And now what do I do? And it is a sense of, I don't know what to do. And they might not be ready to make a decision. They may be saying, you know, this is what I want, give me time, but they're nowhere near making a decision. And this could be going on for a long time. So be careful. Because of you, I'm starting to see what is really important in my life. So they've become your anchor. You're building your life around them. But my question is, are they building their life around you? Because I feel like all this waiting, when's the next time I'm going to see them? When's the next call? The anticipation is what you are constantly focused on. So you've built your life around this person, but they haven't built their life around you. And I feel like you're starting to wake up to, this twin isn't being my partner. This twin isn't being my equal. This situation is being caused by both of us. Look at your own role in the situation to help us change it. You are allowing it. If you back off and you say, I can't do this anymore, maybe some of you have, time's up. This sense of, you got to make a choice. And I'm not a big ultimatum person, but if this has been going on forever, like this is like months and years now that we've been doing this dance of some kind, time's up. Maybe you back off and say, I can't do this anymore. I deserve more, and I don't want to be the other person anymore. And that gives that other, person a chance to say, am I willing to lose you? Or am I going to make a hard decision? So that's really the only options, unless you are in agreement that you're going to live the rest of your life as the other person, which I don't think you are. A Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, we work better. It came into me as your person has the best of both worlds. They've got two people that are working to give them attention, take care of them, give them energy, support them, be there for them. So yeah, this person has like this team, this team effort around them. But it's not working for you. You're a Queen of Cups. What is it intuitively that you need? Do you love yourself more than you love this person? I have a Knight of Swords. It's chaotic. It's destructive. It's interfering with my decision making, or it's interfering with how I'm taking care of myself, or getting up and going to work every day, because my mind is just constantly thinking about this situation. An Ace of Cups, new beginning in love. This is a little bit of a feeling of if you open the right clamshell, you'll find the pearl. So is it Spirit's way of saying that they could have something else for you? And yes, this is your twin, but your twin has unfinished business with somebody else. They have chosen to be with somebody else in this lifetime. And you've reconnected somehow and you found each other in this lifetime. But you're not meant to be together in this lifetime. That could be happening. So is there somebody else that they want you to be with? It won't be a twin, but it could be a soul connection. It could be a soulmate. It could be a beautiful connection, but it might not be your twin. I have a Knight of Wands. It's really hard to walk away from a Knight of Wands. That is the passion. That is the person who turns you on. That is the person who you've never been so attracted to in your life. So there's this, how am I going to live without this person energy? But they're asking you to look at yourself, and they're asking you what's the best thing for your future self and your higher self. I have a High Priestess. They do look at trusting yourself and this trusting your own intuition. So maybe we did say, you go do what you have to do. Time's up. And I have a Moon. I'm going to work on, even if this is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life, I'm going to push you away because I am only hurting myself. I'm the one who's getting hurt over and over again. And there is an incredible feeling of power coming into me, that it took everything in your power to say, I got to push you away. I couldn't let you near my wounded heart. A little bit of, I don't know if I can let you into my wounded heart now because I'm starting to realize the reality of this. I'm in love with somebody that I might not be able to be with, or I might not be able to ever have. We hurt each other so much, only time will tell if we are meant to be. So this feeling of going back and forth, and what did they say? False promises or empty promises. That I feel like that's where the hurt is, that you told me that you wanted to be with me. You told me that when you crossed this can't talk, threshold, that was when you were going to end things. The threshold comes and goes and nothing changes. So it's always like being pushed into the future. It's always the waiting game of the future. All alone I've cried silent tears, full of pride. You may cry. They may cry. It would be sad. It definitely would be sad. Because you're going to feel like something just was pulled apart from you. You're going to feel like your heart was pulled apart. But I feel like you're saving yourself. I do. I feel like you're saving yourself in this case. I care too much about other people's opinions. I'm not getting a divorce because of my kids. I'm not getting a divorce because of my parents, my siblings. What will they think? I can't because of my career. I need to look like I'm happily married. Yeah, people won't do things for a lot of different reasons. People will judge me if I get a divorce. So this person, I got to tell you, I think that it's not simple. And I definitely feel like I don't know what to do. So if somebody is saying to you, I don't know what to do, then you've got to give them the space to go and figure it out. They got to decide. I would love to kiss you under the moonlight. No doubt in my mind, it's the most romantic connection you've ever had. No doubt in my mind, it is mind-blowing. But is it worth it? Spirit just said. Is it worth it for your future self and your higher self? So we're going to put this out into the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit to give you strength and to give you power to make some choices for yourself that are best for you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Claim it, own it, it's yours. Comment below. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Check out my second channel at Psychic Kathy Mamolen, Pick a Cards. I've been uploading some pick a card readings over there. So if you like pick a card readings, take a ride over to my second channel. We'll see you all again real soon.